Alright, remaining hours out here. Oh, this is nice. I absolutely love the streets. Hi, kitty. I absolutely love the old city. I love these streets, these little alleyway streets, and it's totally old city vibes. Right now, it's the remaining hours of Nazareth, and I had a couple of options, and I actually did a vote on Instagram last night. Like an hour or two through the hostel, all around the city of Nazareth, or should I check out specifically 1, 2, maybe 3 of my specific spots that I wanted to see out in Nazareth myself? What do you guys think? Should I do a tour, or should I explore myself out in Nazareth tomorrow for the last vlog? So everyone voted for me to explore by myself, and instead of doing the tour, I am exploring by myself. There's 2 specific spots I want to check out before I leave Nazareth. My bus or shuttle leaves from the hostel to the other hostel at 1:30 p.m. So I need to be in the lobby by like 1:15. And right now we're walking to the Basilica of Annunciation. It's only 5 minutes away from the hostel. I think it's still in the old city. It seemed like it was, maybe it's not, but it's a 5-minute walk. I wanted to check out 2 specific spots, that and a church. I've been to a lot of churches, especially when I was traveling out in the Philippines, so I want to check out a couple Roman, I think Catholic churches, I'm pretty sure, and it's, again, a couple minutes walk from here. Hello. Oh, this is awesome. Wow, look at that street. And unfortunately, it's still like a holiday out here for a few days, so like a lot of the shops are closed still, unfortunately. Alright guys, so we made it to the Basilica of Annunciation. That's what this giant church is behind me. And it's a Roman Catholic church that's built in 1969, but the roots goes all the way back to the 4th century, when Roman Emperor Constantine commissioned the construction of a church right in this location. His mother Helena was traveling all around the area, marking important locations in the life of Jesus. She basically came upon this shrine inside a cave that pilgrims were treating as Mary's childhood home. So the cave is like right in there, and it's known as the Grotto of Annunciation. And this location is basically the spot where Angel Gabriel came to Mary, letting her know that she was going to give birth to Jesus. And this is like a very, very sacred place. This is a very holy place. Besides Mary's Well that I checked out a couple days ago, this could be the holiest place of them all out here. And it's incredible to be here. There's a lot of tours, I guess you could say, out here. And again, this is probably the #1 destination to be out here. Basilica of Annunciation right behind me, and it's a beautiful church, so I'm gonna try to enter the church. I don't know if they're gonna say anything about turning the camera off or anything like that, but let's go explore it. Excuse me, am I able to go in? See? Yeah, okay, excellent, thank you. So he was really nice, but he told me to take off my hat, so I took off my hat, and it says you have to be quiet, so I'm gonna be very quiet. No cell phones allowed, so shh. Entrance to the grotto. So it looks like we can probably go into the grotto. And this is supposedly where the angel Gabriel met Mary and let her know right in front of this that she's giving birth to Jesus right over here. This is incredible. Alright, so we're entering right now. So it looks like a mass or some ceremonies going on. That's basically where I looked directly up from the grotto, right down there. And a lot of people are coming in. So I'm supposed to be really quiet, but I'm gonna get out of here now. This is starting to get packed, and I'm gonna head to my next spot I wanted to check out. So that was such an amazing experience. This is actually the largest church, surprisingly, out in the Middle East, right over here. I can see it's pretty big. I think it was like a basement, a middle floor, and then an upper floor. It's a very big church, and right when you walk in and right when you walk out, you could actually see a lot of these little shrines or photos of all these different countries around the world that practices Catholicism. And this is an amazing experience, but right now I'm gonna head actually 2 minutes walk to the next stop. It's another church that I really, really wanted to check out. It holds holy and high significance, especially in Nazareth, so it's only a 2-minute walk away. Let's check it out. And that is one of the entrances to the old city. It's pretty cool. That's how I get to my hostel, and then I just walk in the maze. I love these streets though too. Alright, this should be right here. This should be it, right around this corner. How do I get in? Oh jeez, it's like a giant wall. Maybe, I don't know. We made it to St. Joseph's Church, but it's like a giant wall here, so I need to find a way around. So I think I entered St. Joseph's Church through the last church that I was at, so I'm gonna go back to the entrance and hopefully I can get in. So So I think it's like right up there. I see it. I was literally on the other side of the wall, which is the street side, but I'm about to arrive to St. Joseph's Church. So it's basically connected with the Basilica. And it's right over here. Whew. Now before we go in, St. Joseph, or Joseph, was actually Jesus' father. And this is where he actually held his carpentry shop. I think that's what it was called a long, long time ago. And basically Jesus, Mary, and Joseph lived here. So probably can't be too loud when I go in there, but this is a very holy and other symbolic place. This is basically where Jesus lived at St. Joseph's Cathedral, but it was originally a house and they built this cathedral now for St. Joseph, or Joseph. And this is a very holy place. So I'm gonna go in real quick, check it out. Again, it's connected with the Basilica, so don't walk the street like I did, don't follow Google Maps. So it looks like there's a mass going on. I think there's another ceremony or a mass going on, so I'm gonna be very, very quiet, and then I'm gonna get out of here right after. That was awesome. So I sat through like the end of a little mass and said a little prayer, and now I'm walking out right now. It's absolute beautiful church, and it's connected again to the Basilica, so you don't need to leave the premise, just like what Google Maps says. And it was a very holy, very religious experience. Again, this is where Jesus lived, so it's St. Joseph's Church. Absolutely incredible experience. I'm gonna get back to the hostel now, pack up, check out, and head to the shuttle, because the shuttle is gonna be leaving in about 1 hour from now, and I need to get some food too. So I got like another 5-minute walk, so it's really close by, just to the old city, and let's pack up and let's get out of here. Definitely recommend visiting Basilica and St. Joseph's Church. Highly recommend, but beware of all the tourists. All right guys, so I just checked out of the hostel and I'm heading to the shuttle that takes me about 3.5 hours all the way out to Jerusalem. I'm really excited about, and I wanted to thank you guys for voting for me to do a little exploring by myself. I checked out some incredible churches. Whoops. I even made it to a cafe, which is deemed as the oldest cafe in all of Nazareth, I think all of the old city. So the cafe is from 1914, and they had like a specialty type drink. It was cinnamon and walnut, and it was kind of like a cinnamon type tea, really, really hot with chunks of walnut. It was really, really good, and the vibes was just a lot of locals just playing games, just hanging out. And right now I am heading out of basically Nazareth, heading on to a 3.5 hour shuttle. That's it, that they said it would take. And I'm heading to Jerusalem. Again, if you guys are booking through Abraham Hostels, all the shuttles connect from Tel Aviv to Nazareth to Jerusalem, and they have a ton of incredible tours. So unfortunately I didn't do the tour this morning, but you guys voted for it. So thank you for that. It was an awesome morning, and right now I should be at Mary's well any second for our shuttle. All right, so here is the shuttle. Woo! I made it.
You made it.
I made it, didn't get lost.
You made it.
It's a Mercedes shuttle. We're riding in style today.
Now we go to the kibbutz. After we finish the kibbutz, we go to Tel Aviv. After we finish Tel Aviv, we go to Jerusalem.
No.
Yes. It's about 3 hours.
So Google Maps said like an hour and a half, but the reason why is because we're stopping at kibbutz, then we're stopping at Tel Aviv, and then we're stopping all the way in Jerusalem. So we're doing like the entire route from here all the way around, and then we're gonna end in Jerusalem. So we got a lot of stops, but it's okay. This is the road trip to Jerusalem. It's been only like 20 minutes, and I feel like I've been in this bus or this van for like the last 3 days, which is true, but still got like 2.5 hours. Land everywhere. So we're at the first stop. I've been napping the whole time. It's so hot, but I got this AC up here. So I guess we just stop here. We're picking up another group, then off to Tel Aviv, and then after that, straight to Jerusalem. Straight to Jerusalem. Back at Abraham Hostels in Tel Aviv. So we got a quick stop back here. It's like 10 minutes. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick and jump back on the shuttle. Alright guys, so from one Abraham hostel to the next, made it to Jerusalem, and dropped my water bottle, but I made it to the hostel, so it's time to check in. All right guys, so I finally made it to Jerusalem. The ride wasn't that brutal. It was just not too much leg space, so I was kind of like slouching in the chair. But I made it out to Abraham Hostels out here in Jerusalem. They hooked me up with a beautiful private room, super clean, super cozy. I absolutely love all 3 of Abraham Hostels so far that I've checked out the last week. And I'm actually here for 3 quick nights. I have tours set up almost every single day starting tomorrow. And then after the 3 nights here, I'm heading to Petra for 2 full days, which I'm really, really excited about. Coming back to Jerusalem for 1 night and then going back to Thailand. But I'm here, the room is really clean. I'm really happy to be out in Jerusalem. And unfortunately, I had some type of a workshop out here today at 7:30, but because not many people really signed up for it, unfortunately it was canceled, so I ended up looking up while I was in the bus a spa, some type of massage in the general area of Jerusalem, and I ended up finding a good one. So I actually booked an appointment at 7 p.m. I'm gonna head out to the spa, get a massage, relax. Supposedly the spa has like a jacuzzi, a sauna, everything you need there to relax after like a long travel day out in Israel, or maybe even a long adventure day if you guys go on a tour. So I'm gonna go to the spa in about 1 hour. That's when my appointment's set up. And this hostel is really beautiful. There's actually a roof deck that I'm gonna check out shortly. Right on the roof, I'm actually on the floor of the roof deck, and then I'm gonna get out of here in less than an hour to get to the massage. So gonna enjoy the next 3 days out here in Jerusalem. I have a tour going to the Dead Sea tomorrow, so I'm super, super stoked to vlog that. But for now, I had a long ride today getting out to Jerusalem, and I'm gonna check out the rooftop real quick, and then we're gonna go get a massage. All right, so I jumped into an Uber, and it was 35 shekels, so that's like 12, 13 American dollars. And I made it to like some university. That's where the spa is. It's Spa BARAK. They have massages, which I scheduled at 7 p.m. That's in about 10 minutes. And it's at a university. They also have like a pool, a jacuzzi. It's part of the university or the gym, I think. But the guy was like, make a left, make a right, make a left, and then you're there. So it was like the security guard of the campus or university. So like I'm on my like final turn. He said 50, 60 meters, and I should make it to Spa BARAK. It's been a long day of travel, 3.5 hours in the bus. I explored a little in the morning. I definitely am looking forward to this massage. He's saying it should be right down here somewhere. So I think this is the sign in the spa. Let's find out. Hello. Is this the spa?
Yes.
BARAK Spa, I made it. Awesome.
And you have a treatment in 7.
Yes.
Go.
I made it. Alright guys, so I made it to BARAK Spa. It was a little tougher to find, but it was like a part of university, like the athletic section with the pool and everything. So I got I think a 45-minute massage, Swedish massage I'm really excited about. This is the bed. This is much, much needed. So yeah, I'm gonna dive right into the massage, and then I might jump in the jacuzzi and then go swimming. We'll see. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. So it's confirmed the spa is at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem, like right in the athletic center, but it was totally worth it. The massage basically ended with like a blue glass of wine that she handed me, which was absolutely perfect. It was a 45-minute Swedish massage, which costed 220 shekels. That's roughly around 65 American dollars. And I just jumped out of the jacuzzi, so I hung out in the jacuzzi for like 20, 30 minutes. There's also a pool, but I didn't use that. But it was a perfect ending to the day after exploring a couple of churches out in Nazareth to 3.5-hour shuttle ride. I made it out to Jerusalem for 3 quick days, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's quick video. Tomorrow I'm heading out to the Dead Sea, so be on the lookout for that video, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video. Right now I'm waiting for my Uber, probably gonna get some food and call it a night, but thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great night, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow.